O Samoa, o le atunu tofi. E le o se atunu utaliona.
Alofa tu ile pa ia mamalu o le tatou au mai mo le nitai au whaafetaia i aloto whaatasi mai ma awai i le tatou porkalama i le nei aso le aso tolu o Iuni lua hafe lua se fulu malfa ma loa lava soifua maua ma le lange mama Kia whaafeloa I whai mi whaatalofa I le uso tamaitai po le CEO and founder of SOCC Samoa le uso ia Stacey. Talofa Stacey?
Talofa
Ma loa lava soifua ia le uso. I believe that you were meant to be in Samoa.
Right now, I was actually supposed to be singing it live in Samoa this morning at 6 o'clock, but unfortunately my flight took off without me. But not to worry, I'll be taking off tonight. I'll be there celebrating Samoa Independence Day in Samoa.
Well, it is a treat to have you here, still here in the studio, because apparently she was meant to leave either Friday, then it was Saturday, then it was last night, and now we're leaving tonight. So it is a great privilege to have you here in studio to share the Independence Day that is currently happening, well, the celebrations in Samoa as we speak, but we get to celebrate it with you, or you get to celebrate it with us. So I'm sorry to our team in Samoa, she's here with us, you guys can have her tomorrow.
It's so good to be celebrating the weekend of Samoa Independence Day.
Yes, it was a superb day, and we're going to touch on that later on in the program.
So exciting.
And haven't we got a program?
We definitely have.
Yeah, we're looking forward to sharing what we've been able to pull together.
That's right. Talofa everyone, thank you so much for joining us on Pasifika TV and radio with SOCC Live. It's such an honor and privilege to have you guys join us this morning. Thank you so much to everyone that came on the weekend to celebrate Samoa Independence Day here in Brisbane, Australia. It was so good to see the different cultures and also the different people come through and celebrate and dance, singing, and also in speech. So thank you so much for having me on the show today, Di.
Yes, thank you. Welcome. She is actually our co-host, our main host. I'm the co-host, but we decided just to flip it around because she was meant to be in Samoa.
Yes.
So, I was kind of prepping for this moment. So this is good practice for when I am on my own next week. So tune in next week.
You'll be fine.
We'll be super fine. Got all the supporters behind the camera, like over there, all over Samoa. Anyway, we're going to go into the vision, the SOCC vision.
Yes. Samoa Outreach Community Centre had been birthed about 3 years ago through a trauma that I went through in Samoa. And through that, God had pulled me out of Samoa and brought me back home to Australia and said, through my experience, not to forget about Samoa. And so birth came Samoa Outreach Community Centre. And our vision for Samoa Community Centre is in hope that our community, our people of Samoa, especially those who are doing it hard, have the opportunity to attend and gain employment or achieve scholarships for sports and academies, be able to be aspired to achieve goals through one of the SOCC programs. This will enable those opportunities to open up to much, much more. So yeah, that birth came through my trauma experience in Samoa. Opportunities for our people, especially the kids. Recently, we've just launched a football program, and through that, 458 kids came through that program, and because it's all about God, not about me. And through being able to fulfill purpose, God has just added on more and more people that see the vision and see the hope that we can join forces together and help our people and our kids back home in Samoa.
You know, people such as Chris Newman, Tom Filippo, who we had the privilege of meeting up with. Well, you've met Chris before, and listening to what they and how they see the vision is quite amazing. You know, they're emotionally attached in terms of like they get it, they get the vision. Not everybody will. Not everybody understands what soccer is all about, but you know, when people like that come in, you definitely know that they've got that servant heart.
That's right.
You know, and want to collab and want to help. You know, and these men, they come from experience, that kind of background as well. And Chris Newman, having lived in Samoa, knew exactly what it is that the vision was about. You know, heard Stacey's story, and you know, from that came the birth of this new partnership. So we're looking forward to travelling with the men, Chris Newman, Tom Filippo, and many others from our team here to Samoa next year. Hey, to fulfill and touch base on that footy program. So it's super exciting.
So exciting. And for those that want to come on that journey, you're more than welcome to. Like, the more hands make light work. And you don't have to be qualified.
Exactly.
With me, you know, I was a single mom at the time, and still am. And let's throw it out there. Wait a minute. But you know, it just goes to show society says that you have to be qualified, you have to do this and that, which is understandable. But when God calls you to the calling, He will equip you. What's your saying that you're saying?
He does not call the qualified; He qualifies the call. So the calling with other professions, in terms of, you know, the secular world, you know, you're required to have the degree, the PhD and everything like that. But when God calls, He calls the unqualified. Well, I mean, even the qualified as well. But for those who have the heart for service, He sees exactly what it is that they can do within the community. So He equips that call and qualifies the call in the process, though, the process. So you come unqualified, He qualifies, and He just adds. Adds to that.
And that's what it's been like. It started off with 4 kids, like our back to school program that we first initially started with. There was 4 kids. Now we're blessed with 50 children. You know, being sponsored by our program through Digicel Samoa. Anthony Seoul, thank you so much for believing in the vision and supporting our cause with that. But yeah, with 4 children originally first started, and now up to 50 children that we sponsor back into the school system, and that's Upolu and Savai'i. So it's really you know, good that other organisations and businesses, even people that come along and want to volunteer and help out and support. We know that Timmy's a big supporter.
Yes, big Timmy.
Timmy, hi, shout out to Timmy.
Shout out to Timmy. He's always there. We turn around and he's there. Go to a gig, he's
even
there.
Even on the weekend.
Even on the weekend, he comes and sits beside us.
Anything that you
know.
need. And,
so he's our runner. Like, run to that camera, run to that, grab the umbrella, all the rest of it. So you know, he should be sponsored the trip over to Samoa.
That's right.
For all his efforts. So shout out to all of those people who are, you know, contributing through efforts, through their time, the sacrifices, whether it be through finance or food, you know, parcels. You know, every little bit counts. So well done. Well done to you for not, blocking the call and just accepting the call.
Almost. I blocked it for 3 months, but then God said, I'm
Yeah.
calling you.
Yes.
I was trying to be a Jonah and say, no, give it to someone else. It's too much for me. But
Did you get to the bottom of the ship?
not yet.
Not yet. No, she didn't quite get to
I'm
the
heading
bottom
there now.
of the ship with Jonah. Anyway, so we're going to go to a break now.
See you soon.
There were no Samoan lawyers in this industry back in the day that were doing what I'm doing, which is giving back to the Pasifika community. A lot of people see lawyers in the negative light, and my job is to change it. And how do we do that? Step by step. We build the trust in the community. And that's all I want to do, is I just want to help my people and do good things for my people. The biggest problem is that we're underrepresented. We are unaware of our rights and our entitlements. My job as a Pasifika lawyer in Queensland is to educate our people. The best part of my job is being able to see the smile on my people's faces, to be able to see them progress on and move on with their lives. We have a saying in our firm that says, our job or our mission is to enrich the lives of every single one of our clients. And I believe that to be very true. The best part of my job is leaving our clients in a better position than before they met us.
Welcome back. I hope you guys grabbed your coffee and your cake, because we are going to go for a ride as we reflect upon the occurrences of the week that's just gone. And one of those main themes for the week that's just gone is the Samoan Language Week, Le Vaiaso o Ngangana Samoa, which many of us Samoans hold dear. We go out there and, young people are creating TikToks and videos. And so we were privileged enough to visit the NRL Dolphins football club, where they also participated in the Vaiaso o Ngangana Samoa, which you guys are going to tune in and have a look at now.
Hey guys, it's Sean O'Sullivan from the Dolphins. Just want to give a shout out. It's Samoan Language Week. It's a beautiful culture and everyone get around it.
Alofa, my name is Edward Vael Muitalo. I'm the videographer for the Dolphins NRL. I just want to wish everyone a happy Samoan Language Week and so far, so full.
Hey everyone, my name's Ian Filippo. This week we're celebrating Samoan Language Week, celebrating our beautiful culture and our families. Thank you.
Alofa talfa lava, magvita de lava, naso ngana Samoa. Happy Samoan Language Week.
The theme for the week is Tautuelia Alofa, Manvia ne Lumanai. So services begins in family and then goes into school and in our community. So kids continue being good kids, respectful kids, as that's our Samoan values. Just have a great week. Much blessings when we are.
Yes, as I was saying, we were privileged to be able to rub shoulders with the Dolphin boys out there last Wednesday. And as you saw, they were so excited. Want to give a shout out to all of them, but particularly Jermaine Isa'ako. We were in the background, us girls were in the background, Pasifika TV and SOCC, and we could not believe when we heard him speak Samoa. We're like, whoa, and he's a proud Samoan. They all are. Even Sam Tangata Ese, who coordinated the day for us and is always welcoming. Hey, he's always like, come on board, you guys, right there. So Sam Tangata Ese is the one on my left, and then there's Jermaine it is Jermaine in the middle, and then the player on the right side. I'm sorry, I don't know his name. But yeah, it's an awesome partnership that we've currently got with the Dolphins, and then we have it. That's our team with the boys, and we've got Dr. Lakisa, who is standing next to me, and his colleague on his left, and then we've got Tor on my right, who is the CEO and pastor of Pasifika TV and radio, and of course our main guy there, Sam Tangata Ese. And this guy here, he was the field guy. What was his name? Eddie. I believe his name is Eddie. Correct me if I'm wrong, Eddie, but shout out to you because he just jumped in there. We're like, come on board, hold the flag. The bro just picked up the flag and he just like all Samoans do, just join in with the jolly spirit, get in there and support. Yes. And our media crew, we've got Visone there who operates our media, both camera and drone. And then, of course, once again, our CEO and pastor of Pasifika TV with the Tongan player in the middle. I do apologise, I didn't quite get his name. But we were able to, get some words from him as well at the beginning of
that's awesome. You guys did a really good job. It was well orchestrated and it was good to see the Dolphins. They're really big supporters of Pasifika TV and radio.
Massive.
Thank you so much to Sam Tangata Ese for coordinating that with Pasifika TV and radio. I look forward to a lot more of them coming on board, guys.
Yes.
God willing, that we will have more of them on board with Pasifika TV and radio.
We definitely are. They're always promoting Pasifika TV and radio, even on, we've got some snippets on our page. So, give a follow to the Dolphins on their Facebook and media pages, because they're such a fantastic team,
I met Jermaine Isako last year when I went up there and did some interviews. Really, really humble.
Very.
Humble young man. And it's good to see that our Samoan community is making it out there in the NRL. Sector. So it's really well done to all our Samoan community that are part of the NRL community, and it's really good to see that you are embracing your culture and heritage in Samoan language week.
Yes, wonderful. Yes, they are. We've got one more video. It's a local participant who decided to jump on board just to express her love for our culture also. Tune in.
Was that
was so gorgeous.
How old is she?
She is only 2 years old. Her name is Elena Ivana Tui.
Learning the culture and language at 2 years old.
Yes, she sings in the culture and the language. She also speaks the language, as well as English, of course. And she's a beautiful little tini Samoa.
Wow. Definitely miss Queensland, Australia. Put her in that pageant that's happening.
Yes, up and coming, the next 20 years. All right, we're going to move right into our Samoan Independence Day, where we're going to reflect upon the occurrences that have occurred. But before that, we're going to take a look at where and how we became independent. Today, we're diving into a monumental moment in Pasifika history, Samoa's Independence Day. Did you know that Samoa was the first Pacific island nation to gain independence? It all started on the 1st of January 1962. After years under the German and then New Zealand administration, Samoa broke free and proudly raised its flag. This was a huge step for not just Samoa, but for all Pacific nations striving for self-determination. The journey to independence was paved with resilience and unity. The Mau movement, a non-violent resistance group, played a crucial role. Their motto, Samoa, Mo Samoa. Samoa for Samoans became a powerful rallying cry. The movement's leader, Tupua Tamasese Lealofi Lonatolu, is a national hero. Though he was tragically killed in a peaceful protest in 1929, his legacy lives on. His sacrifice is a reminder of the cost of freedom, that the strength of Samoan spirit. Every year, on June the 1st, Samoans around the world celebrate Independence Day with vibrant parades, traditional dances, and heartfelt speeches. It's a day filled with pride and joy, honouring their heritage and the enduring spirit of their ancestors. So whether you're in Apia or right here in Brisbane, let's celebrate Samoa's incredible journey to independence. Manuia leaso tūtotasi. Onos fulu dua tausanga I le tūtotasi o Samoa. Happy Independence Day. And that is the history of how Samoa became independence. And we're going to take a look at some snippets of what we captured over the weekend on Saturday.
Mai Samoa. Ua loa whamtalanga, te ingai tu whanga umalawa, o tāronga neva yasu, o lo so tōruia, ma tamba moe tāronga tai ao. Ia, o mātou upu, mamana, tō mamana I mahalo, tātou au. Wātou malanga mai. Hawe e bālos, te leo asu tā ngā guhei, tō whai atu whiwhia, pamaduia tō komiti, mōna whawhonga umu. Nelo lumo sa tato tu Samoa. Ya, uma to whaftai mai kuse. Ia whapepo I mau Samoa. Ya, ai te lenga, le whapepo komiti. Ya, whaftai I le tāmana ia poi ma whatahu aina le mga mai sin Samoa.
And that's just a short snippet of one of the features of our Independence Day that was captured on Saturday. That was the Manusina rugby union team from Samoa, and this elder led out in the parade. So they just circled the oval part of it.
So good,
it was so exciting and
emotionally, like you know, it was me and you that were recording on behalf of Pasifika
TV
and SOCC. And we're recording because we don't want our nation and our people that are watching from the outside of Goodna, Australia, even though the reception wasn't really good, to capture it for our people.
Exactly.
And it was bringing our people on to what was happening.
Exactly.
And it was so emotional. I was so proud.
It was really
so proud.
This is how close we were. So we were in front of them the whole time, two separate cameras on behalf of SOCC and Pasifika TV, and just the joy, just to feel that energy that they let off, the girls and that elder, le parade. It was so wow, and we were dancing and recording at the same time, walking backwards with our heels, mind you. It was amazing. It was an amazing experience.
But it was also good to see the parade in the beginning.
Yeah.
Where Boatua had started the parade, and they had come out with their fire sticks.
Yes.
You know, their alofa.
Yes.
And so it was good to have them lead the parade, and lead our people in the beginning of the day, and then everyone just go past our dignitaries and you know, do the waves and just adults. Elders, the elderly. It was good to see them out on the day.
On the day.
You know, the music, the band was playing. And then they would all come out and dance in the middle of the field. So it was just good to have that. Be proud of who we are and celebrate our nation's 62nd birthday.
62nd birthday, the celebration. You know, we Samoans just know how to celebrate. You know, we celebrate with true heart, true spirit. And the Manusina was part of our celebration that day. Now, this picture here, we were privileged to be able to access the fields on the Thursday night to watch the girls play Pasifika TV and radio, thanks to our operations manager, G, who organised our access on the field to be able to capture the images and some footage as well, which we hope we'll be able to share with you guys in a later program. But you know, the girls, the display of strength, the display of talent, I tell you, these girls could take on a guy's team. I could not believe it. I was that close. These are the images that we were able to capture, but it was that close, the strength, and, you know, it manifested and reflected their hearts, you know. I le whanaunga o nei and we did that night. You know, both Pasifika teams, they were obviously playing Tonga. You know, and Tonga itself, and they were also a very strong team, and I rep Tonga as well. I've got a bit of Tongan blood in me. So it was a win-win. Either team, whoever won, I was a winner that day. Yeah, we were all winning that day. So yeah, no, a display of strength, talent, you know, and everything, heart. They wore their hearts on that on their sleeve on the field that evening, so it was really awesome to see. Thanks to the ops manager.
Thanks, G.
This here, we decided to feature these dance group sa Totele Lava Iele au Siva, who performed on that day. However, this group here, captured by our media person operating the drone Visone, came all the way from New Zealand. They flew all the way from New Zealand. They came and run a workshop, and I must apologise, I don't remember the name of the group. They came all the way from New Zealand, and they put on such a display through their Siva. It was so well coordinated and well
choreographed. Yeah. You know, all the performances that day did an amazing job. We even had like the Tongan community come out to celebrate with a performance from their group as well. And it was so good to have them on board as well.
Our Tongan groups.
Well done to everyone that sang. I know that Fumon or Leah sang, and I saw you and Tor in the front dancing.
I was supporting Tor.
It was good to see you guys get out there and be a part of the celebration as well. But yeah, all the performances, well done to everyone. And everyone that sort of organisers. The organisers that had done the event for the day.
Yes.
Well done. Round of applause.
Yes, round of applause to our organisers. I must point out, I need to highlight the fo'i. Let me see if I can find it. If not, we can go straight to our next, and I will bring it up in our next ad. But featured here in this following video is our CEO, founder of Pasifika TV and radio, Lea Fionga i Lave Iola, who's also a whaiwhiau i whapewhoi, a matai in the Tongan community. So we're going directly to that video now.
Nei ava noa mati no fie e whaise sauruanga pu'u i le nei vainga I tulauri aso. O te whātala pātu i le whanunga le leo le paiela silasi si o tātua atunuu I tupu mai e tamari ma whailaunga. Au fwoi loa loa, au auna le atua, au sui o le mālo au se tāria. Tamama tina mātutua, tā tutupolanga talovou whape fo'i mo o si asi o tātou mafuta le nei aso. Tā lofa lava e le suafa mana mālo o tātou ri mo tātou whaola o Yesu Kiriso. O te fia tele ma le nei awa noa matinga o fie o te tula I ato se sui o le mālo o Tonga whape fo'i ma le ofisa whakonsela o Tonga mai Canberra. Whape fo'i ma le community Tonga o Brisbane nei e whaisa mamore atu ai mātou alofaanga I mamalo le atu nuu mo le whamanatuina o le onos fulurua tausanga o le tūtoro tasi o Samoa. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, representatives of the government, our traditional custodians of the land, community elders, talofa lava, malo lele, and warm Pacific greetings. Thank you so much for coming out today to support our Samoan Independence Day. It's a great honor for myself, Laviloaola, to be here as a representative of the High Commission of the Kingdom of Tonga and our Tongan community to wish our Samoan community a very happy and blessed 62nd Independence Day this year for the year 2024. The history of Tonga and Samoa, as most of us here are aware, goes back centuries. And something that you may or may not know, that one of the most valued koloa or traditional mats in Tongan society is the lauie from Samoa, called in Tongan akie. And something significant about those mats is that they are so fine, so soft, yet very hard to break, because the threads of the fala, or of the mat, is threaded together so finely and woven so close and tight. And I believe that that represents the social cohesion and the harmony between our Tongan and Samoan communities. We are like a mat that can't be broken, and our shared values of customs, of language, of faith, and of traditions and love for the homeland is something that we share together between both our nations. I'd like to conclude by reading a message from the Acting High Commissioner of the Kingdom of Tonga to the Commonwealth of Australia, Mr. Curtis Tuiharingangie, and it reads, "On behalf of the High Commission of the Kingdom of Tonga in Australia, I send my best wishes to the Samoan community in Brisbane in Queensland. Allow me the opportunity to wish you a very happy and blessed Samoan Independence Day as you celebrate and honour this special milestone. I pray that this day continues to be a testament to who you are as people, resilient and good ambassadors of your identity, your culture and your customs here in Australia. I join together with the Tongan community of Queensland in celebration of this special occasion, Manuia le aso tūtotasi o Samoa. Ofa atu, Curtis Tui Haringingie, the Acting High Commissioner of the Kingdom of Tonga to Australia from Canberra. The MC has also asked me just before if I can introduce one of our Tongan community groups to come and perform for you today, and I'd like to warmly welcome to the Malay, our Kolokakala and Heilala Dance Academy from our Tongan community. Homo mao mai pepe mo kātaki pe o lava mai ki loto ke whakahoko a whakameite ia mai kaingaha mo he hawani. If they're here, I'm not sure if they're ready or not, if they can make their way onto the Malae for a performance from the friendly island Kingdom of Tonga. Malo obito, tua patu, manuili aso, sekua.
So powerful. Thank you so much, Pastor Sully, for sharing that word of encouragement. It's such an honour and a privilege to be serving under such leadership.
Yeah, rich
here
leadership.
At Pasifika TV and Radio, to be under his guidance and wisdom.
And wisdom.
It's just a blessing in itself. And the thing is, it's open to the rest of the community. Not just Samoans, it's open to the rest of anyone that's from the South Pacific to join and be a part of Pasifika TV and Radio. Yeah. Thank you so much for your beautiful speech that you have prepared on behalf of the High Commission of Tonga. It was so good to have that as part of our celebration for Samoa. Thank you.
Definitely. And so we are going to go out with a song.
Before we go to the song, I wanted to acknowledge Punyala Va'a. They have been a big supporter of Samoa Outreach Community Centre from when we first started. And through this platform, you actually need copyright in order to play music on YouTube. Otherwise, they'll shut the whole program down. I wrote to Punyala Va'a and I asked them, is it okay if we could use their music? They've pretty much blessed us with rights to all their music.
Wow.
So we're actually going to go into one of my favorite songs from them. Please join us. Grab a coffee or a cake, but we'll see you after this song.
Le
first got the opportunity to work in New Zealand in the RSC program, I was both grateful and nervous. Now it's my 6th time working here, and I'm so happy to be able to provide for my family and give my 3 children a good education. My name is Madare Pentani, and I'm come from a village Tanea on the island of Vava'o in Tonga. There are 10 Tongans on the farm, and we have become very close working together, lots of songs and lots of laughter. In Tonga we live by a culture called Hanga Whakatonga, and we have to respect people, caring them and helping them, loving them, and be kind to them as well. For us, it's a spiritual thing to work hard to grow beautiful food. Apples, kiwis, orange, pears. I love the work. We're all in it together and we get treated well.
We love having Matali and the boys from Tonga working for us. They're loud, they're noisy, they love having a bit of fun, but they're hard working. So we appreciate their efforts.
The boys call me Mata, which means my nickname. We all live together and someone different cooks every night, big curries and stews. It's wonderful to get off the farm and play rugby and touch footy together for a company Waimen nursery. On Friday nights we meet up with the other Tongans in Nelson to play volleyball, and on Sunday we go to church.
Malorere, my name is Peter Kauola. I'm the regional coordinator for the Vakamesina. It is important while they are here to add a range of skills from managing money, computer skills, leadership and basic buildings.
We're also grateful to gain more skills and learning through the Vakamesina program. I've learned a lot of new things and it's helped me in lots of parts of my life. I love coming down to the beach at Rabbit Island, and it reminds me of bringing my family to the beach in Tonga. I get homesick sometimes, but every day I speak to my family, which lifts my mood. Every time I hit the send button to transfer money, I get a feeling of happiness that I am helping my family. I miss my family very much, but through my work on the farm, one day we will build a big house together. That's why I use Send Money Pacific to find the best rates possible when I'm sending money back to my family, because every dollar counts.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you grabbed your coffee and your cake to join us here on the couch. Di, just in regards to some of the SOCC updates that we have, every year we have a celebration of all our programs. Last year we split it up and we had the back to school attend some of the indoor play centre, but this year we've decided to put it all together and have it at the Friendship Park.
Oh, okay.
Which is something really exciting. We had the street vendors at the Friendship Park, but this year we want to do it like a collaborative with all our participants. So we're looking over 200 kids. For the end of year celebration. So that's usually the second weekend of December.
And you're flying over for that, aren't you?
Yes, apparently Timmy's flying over with us too.
Yes,
so we're excited to get some football games happening with the kids.
Yeah, Timmy shared that like so excitingly on Saturday. Di, you coming with us in December? And I said, where are we going? And then he said, I'm going with Stacey. I'm like, oh, bless Stacey. Timmy just loves, working for SOCC, so he'll be travelling with you.
Yes.
To see that celebration and that end of year
that's
showcase.
Right. As you know, it is a program that we facilitate for our people back home in Samoa. So if you're an organisation or a business that want to come on board and support that program, we'll be blessed to have you support that. Usually we have around about anywhere from 50 to 100 kids participate in that particular program. Last year we went into Samoan victim support. For the last 2 years we've been going into Samoan victim support and taking gifts and presents. Last year we were blessed with Pastor Sigi and his Faletua Donna with a donation of gifts for the children in Samoa. So it's really important if we can have organisations and businesses come on board and support. If you wanted to know how, comment in below and or follow our page or message us, and we'll be more than happy to share that information, how they can support us.
Yes, awesome. Yeah, so as Stacey said, jump on board, be a supporter, and if you want to donate and partnership with us, by all means, drop us a comment, send us a message, and our administrators will touch base with you as to how we're going to navigate and do that.
Yeah. I also noticed in our comments we've got G and Lole commenting in our chats. Thank you, ladies, for always being our hype girls every week.
Standing ovation.
Thank you so much. It means a lot to us that you come and support and share what we're trying to get out there to the wider community. And also, not to forget that our shows are on Thursday with Queen Pokey and Fiona and Annie, our programs manager in Samoa. So if you're in Samoa, tune in to our programs. It's either on iSpy Radio or TV3. And then on Friday, we have the beautiful Lole as well as Cindy. They're at the head office leading our programs on Fridays, every Friday. So tune in because you're more... tune in for especially those that are in Samoa. You can have, the 15 tala top-up data. So make sure you tune into those shows on Thursday and Friday. So over to Sam. Just want to acknowledge Sam Tangata Ese from the Dolphins for always supporting what Samoa Outreach Community Centre do with our children back home in Samoa. Over to you, Sam.
Talofa lava, Sam Tangata Ese here, to our SOCC family and to everyone that's involved in Samoa. Alo your favour, alo le saili maalosi, te meiti, mantua, alongoi maatua, te talo, te taule tuspa ia ma te talo yesu uma. Keep going, kids, stay strong, stay blessed, and on we are foile ngangana Samoa neva yaso, stay humble, stay lover.
Such a humble man, Sam.
He is lovely.
Working with him in the community is really crucial, and thank you so much for all your support. Now, Di, I noticed that we're wearing the same outfit today on the show.
You guys have noticed that we're wearing the same outfit. So in saying that, we wanted to highlight the business that provided our la'es for ma ofu. And doesn't Stacey look stunning? Absolutely stunning.
Thank you. You look beautiful.
And so, who was the business? Because Stacey's, it's Stacey's here.
It's actually a Samoan business that's based here in Samoa. So a big shout out to Paula on the north side of Brisbane. Her shop is called Poly Fashion, based on the north side. So if you're interested in buying these beautiful outfits from her. She has all different sizes, all types of designs. She even has couples designs, outfits. Yeah. So get along and support our Samoan businesses here in Brisbane.
Yeah, thank you, Paula.
Thank you for making us look beautiful today.
And we are going to go straight into our announcements. Now, this is a new dance academy, Malanga Whaktasi, because as we know, here in Brisbane, being a multicultural community, there are many Samoan academies and dance groups, and this is a new one, Malanga Whaktasi, based out in the north side. They have an upcoming show on there on the flyer, as you can see, Saturday, July the 13th, 2024, and the location will be at the Chandler Theatre, Sleeman Sports Complex. This group are based in the north side, as I mentioned, and are currently running a 16-week program for both boys and girls. It's their first year running, and already they have almost 180 participants. It is not only for Samoans, they have other participants from other nations such as Māori, Tonga, PNG, Indigenous, and that's just to name a few. They are about raising awareness and appreciation of other cultures within their communities or within our communities, and understanding the importance of preserving our cultures through song and dance. Malanga Whakatasi understand the importance of well-being. They have partnered with Le Voice, who has offered well-being sessions not only for the participants, but they have also ran a session for the tutors and the helpers. So they are not just about dance.
Wow.
We also want to highlight, or they wanted to also highlight their sponsors. So big shout out to Q Legal, Gourmet Meats, Wavell and Paddington, Grubby's Burgers, Movement 22 in Cairo Decor, Lukey West Concretes, and Vitor Photography. Guys, get out there, follow their Facebook page, which is on your screen now, for further updates. But their show is coming up on July 13th at 6 p.m. You do not want to miss this show. Also, please be aware of any scammers, because you can only purchase their tickets via Try Booking. So please go ahead and support this new group based out in the north side. They're doing a marvellous job, and you can always see they always post up weekly. Every Sundays they have practices, and they post up every Sunday of their practices. So go ahead and give them a follow.
How exciting.
It is so exciting.
This is a new group that's
Yes.
starting up on the north side.
Yeah.
There's quite a few that are now developing in the north side, which is great. It just means that our Pacific Island is here is growing in the community, which is great.
Absolutely, and they're also embracing the culture and providing these sorts of platforms for our young children. And you've got Afagasi Samoans, and that opportunity to learn their culture through these dance groups such as Malanga Whakatasi. Head off, because it's a huge commitment and it's voluntary to commit to teaching. It's taking away the time from family, but they're also forming a family within that group itself. And every academy out there is doing that. So it's always good to see our people, developing these new platforms. So shout out to Malanga Whakatasi.
Yeah, well done to the leaders. Now we're going to go over to MSQ, which is a group that we are one of the executive committee members for, and it's something that we are so in love with and believe in the vision for our young women here based in Brisbane. There is a pageant that's coming up that we're preparing for, and last night they had meetings on the event, which was so exciting. Currently they have 4 participants that are actually part of the Miss Samoa Queensland pageant that are in preparation for it. Di, are you excited?
So excited. Once again we've got privileged to access and be part of this executive team. So the planning behind the scenes is been exciting in itself, and seeing the young girls developing. They were also part of the Independence Day on Saturday.
That's right.
And so they featured there, they did a little dance, they introduced who they were and where they were from, the villages that they hail from. So head off to them and their families who are supporting them, as well as our wider Pasifika community, rally around, support our Queensland young women up and coming, and they will also, whoever wins that pageant, I believe this is how it works, get to go to Samoa.
That's
is that correct?
They fly to Samoa a week before the pageant, and then in preparation for the actual pageant in Samoa, which is so exciting. Like, I've heard half or most of the executive committee will be flying over in preparation to support our Miss from Queensland. And I really want to encourage our community here in Brisbane, and even if you have family that are overseas that will want to come and support our pageant, to come along. It's really important to show that support, not just as Queensland, but Australia.
Australia.
To get really behind our girls here in Australia that are flying over to compete against New Zealand, American Samoa, Samoa itself. So really excited. It's so good to have Nadine as well. Nadine is a professional catwalk model coach. And it's so good to have her wealth of knowledge come on board and just mentor these young women, And if you're thinking about being a part of Miss Samoa or want to participate, look, there's always opportunities for next year. This year has definitely closed off, but there's always opportunities for next year if they want to be a part of it.
And it'll be ongoing. This is just the beginning. So guys, jump on board, the families that have, the girls around that age group. It's such good self-esteem development in every way. And representing their country, Samoa, or from here in Queensland as well.
So if we can just pull up that flyer one more time. Guys, the tickets are now open online. If you want more information, go to Miss Queensland, Miss Samoa Queensland page. Yep. So it's at the Pullman Hotel on the 27th of July, and doors will open at 5 o'clock. Get your tickets now, guys. Don't wait until the last minute. I know that Samoans are really good to do last minute bookings, but definitely get down there and go online and apply for your ticket online. I'm pretty sure the raffle's almost completed, but look, head over to their page and they've got all the information there.
Yep. Give them a follow on their social media as well.
Yep.
The netball. So we have the Pacific Netball Series coming up in from June the 10th to June the 15th. I think our producers are due for breakfast, but
almost there,
shout out to our producers. Let's all give them a round of applause wherever you're viewing and watching the show from. Our producers are phenomenal, having to put up with us as well. They've got their YMCA hands in the air, waving like they just don't care, but they do, and waiting for us, to speak. So here we have the Pacific Netball Series,
I'm
June.
excited about this.
It is so exciting.
You know what? This is just down the road from here.
Yes, it is.
So if you're in Brisbane, come down and support whatever nation you're in. Tonga, New Zealand, Samoa, Australia, they'll all be competing here at the, where is it?
It's
the Nissan Arena.
Nissan Arena in Brisbane. Yeah, it is.
Like
McGregor, around that area.
Around the corner from here, but come down. It starts on the 10th of June and it finishes on Saturday the 15th of June. We'll be down there.
Yeah, we will be.
Thank you so much to Pastor Sully and G for getting us access down there. We'll be down there going live. Just taking some interviews, meeting with different
Yes. And if you see us down there, give us a holler, say hi, and then don't be shy. We're not, we don't bite. So June the 10th to June the 15th. Okay. We just want to touch on the quota. O lo maua pea le ava noa mo na yo tatu ainga I Samoa. O lo tala pea I le ava noa. Mawhai ona tau apalai ai I le kwata mo le numera. It's a punia la lea I le whaiunga o le masina nei. It closes on the 30th of June, isn't that right?
That's right.
Yeah. And our team there in Samoa, o lo taitaia, po lo foe I le uso I a lole, are there to assist and help. For those who do not have access to technology, the ladies there at our office are more than happy to assist. I le whaatumuina la le lo form. E le whaapela o le a ele mautinoa I lo walu New Zealand. Ia nei te ua tau whitai I le matawainga. O pau lawa le matawainga o lo whesoasoani ai. O lo whesoasoani mo le whaatumuina la le form. Io, nei te ua tau atu I a Whaale whiwhia I nei tine le mata officer. They just assist.
Please have mercy. I'll be there. That's the whole reason why I'm flying over, is to help and support our team in Samoa.
Yes.
And so, have mercy. Definitely a disclaimer, as the beautiful Di has already explained, that we do not make the final decisions for your quota application. It goes through a process and it's being approved by the New Zealand government. Our job is just to support you for those that don't have access to internet or computers or not too sure how to apply online. That's what we're there for, to help you and assist in that, in the application only.
Part of it.
Yes.
So just touch base via our SOCC Samoa page if you do require assistance in the location. O whewhale no whaanga o lo iai I le tatu of Salayofi.
Next to the body shop. Across the road from Lucky Food Town, right in town.
There you go, right in the heart of Apia. O lo iai le mātou office, but as I said, touch base via our Facebook SOCC Samoa page and send the girls a message and then they will respond accordingly. Well done.
So well, Di. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so well today. Now we want to touch in base on our media course. So with Pasifika TV, there is an opportunity for you to learn behind the scenes on what goes on and how to produce a show like we have this morning. So I'm actually privileged to be sitting here with 3 people that have actually come through the course to learn the basic knowledge of how to produce. Di herself, the beautiful Nita, and Shania. I've got 3 of them here with me today who have actually reached out and inquired about this media, and now they're actually producing. Well, thank God that that Shania and Anita are producing our team's show today.
Yes, our show.
And also Di, who's now co-hosting with me on the show. So, you step into this space. Round of applause to
our beautiful, who happen to be our daughters.
That's right.
Yes.
They've stepped into this space to learn about how to produce behind the scenes shows, and there they are. They're now producing this particular show this morning, and they've done a wonderful job, and round of applause. We're so blessed with beautiful young women that are stepping into this space that not many Polynesians are in
this space
to learn how to produce in media. So well done.
Well done to the girls. They definitely keep us in line from before the live, during the live, and after the live with the feedback. So we're so blessed to have them on board. But as Stacey said, jump on board. It is not limited just to the Samoan, it's Pasifika, just to anybody who is interested in learning a new skill and working in this space.
Alofa rara. E te sila whio tangata atu motu Pasifika.
Promote the course. They're doing such an amazing job, as we said, aren't they? See?
That means time off.
Yes. They're like, they need a coffee. They're like, hurry up. So if you are interested in the media course, the details are there. Please reach out via our SOCC or Pasifika TV pages. Send us a message and our administrators will be sure to touch base with you. Thank you so much, girls.
The reason why we're reaching out to our community is because we're looking at extending our programs.
Exactly.
And the morning show is looking to be filled up, which is great. Like we've got a fashion show that's coming up. We've got Auntie Mele that's just started back on the Tongan community.
There you go.
Which is great. We've got a music show that's about to happen with DJ Twitch. So if you want to be a part of it, please reach out and come and join this journey with us.
Our awesome team. We don't look as crazy as we appear.
Don't lie to them. There we are. But anyways, just come and join us. So we're going to shoot over to an ad, and I'll let Di take her meds. No, just
Talofa lava.
We're going to go
to sila whio tangata atu motu Pasifika, ua sili ona mawalunga tau lātou te tutongi, mo le lafoino tupe whaamomoli o lātou āinga. E matuale talawhe ngaile nātou langa, a ea. Ai awa e te popole pe loto vai vai. O toe tū lai mai nei le Send Money Pacific, e tau tuaina ma whasosoani ia te oe. Mo lau sila fia, o le Send Money Pacific, o se au ananga lafo tupe whaamomoli alo ia, ma tau ngofie mo atu motu Pasifika. Ua langolangoina mālosi e whainga mālo a Australia ma New Zealand. E tolu ni la asanga whaingofie, e mawhai ona e whaatusa-tusaina ai le Send Money Pacific, i le silia ma le whase fulu o isi company la tupe whaamomoli, ina ia whaasao ina iau tupe mo lau ainga. Mua mua, filifili le fua Samoa. Lona lua, filifili mai le lua se lau po le 5 se lau tāla, e whailo manino ai se au whainga tupe, le a mawhai ona e whaasao ina. Lona tolu, whailoa le atu nuu e lafo atu ai le tupe, au se tālia po o New Zealand. E tolu ni au nanga o le a whailo mua mai, e whaasao ina iau tupe. E mawhai foi ona e sa ili ni au nanga au walavave pe amana o mia. Filifili loa le au nanga ua talawhea ngai mo oe, ma feso'ota'i tu'usa'oloa o lau tupelafo. Fili more matches, ma fa'atusatusa tutongi o tupelafo mo lau silafia atili. E mawhai ona e whaasaoina leo o atu I leono se fulu tā la, mai le tau e te tutongi ina, e lafo ai le 5 se lau tā la. Awane I ngalo, e whai lava masiaki le au nanga e sili ona tau ngofie, mo le lafo ina o tupe mo lau aina. Resitala le mātou upenga tawhailangi, I whaamatalanga fau I vai aso taitasi, mo tau tutongi mo tupe lafo. Tanga I ane le tu lau o fōlinga po le Facebook, a le Send Money Pacific, ma lango ina I le click o le like na follow. Tali tonu a le awha malieina lau fina ngalo I le tautua a le Send Money Pacific.
Welcome back. We did miss you immensely. Our next segment is our producers are about to tell us our next segment. So it is our birthday segment. Now, the girls did have a song selected for this segment. However, our main host, seeing as that she's flying out tonight to Samoa, she wanted to karaoke it. She wanted everyone to hear her voice before she gets on that plane, in case she doesn't get back on the plane to sit here beside me. So we are going to do a big shout out to everyone that's had a birthday in the last week. Also, this song is for you. Listen to Mariah Carey. Everybody, join in. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Samoa. Manuia loa sofana. Manuia loa sofana. The girl is so amazing.
We'll get that part right next week. But if you're celebrating your birthday, may God bless you immensely. Thank you so much for being a part of our show. Today, we're finishing off with our main host of the day with her final thanks.
We would like to express our greatest gratitude and thanks to our producers, first of all, to Shania, who is Stacey's daughter, and to Janita, who is mine. We're so privileged to have these girls, lovely young girls on board, who direct us, and it's the only time that they get to be boss. The only time. But they do such a magnificent job, such a amazing job, even with our last minute requests. We also like to give a shout out to our sponsors. Our sponsors are, did we have that, our list of sponsors? I want to name them particularly because it is special, because without them, we are unable to do what it is that we do. And I'm going to bring them up, excuse us for a moment. Did we send it to? So Pasifika TV and Radio, first of all, for sponsoring SOCC, as well as Digicel over in Samoa, Bluebird Lumber and Hardware, Taula, Grace Hair Salon, and Encairo Freight. Here in Brisbane are Encairo Freight. All the other businesses are in Samoa, other than Pasifika TV and Radio. So without these amazing sponsors, this show would not be able to go live. And the programs that we're implementing over in Samoa is unable to come into fruition. Isn't that right? So big shout out to our sponsors and our producers. Thank you.
So this is a new part of our program that we would like to empower you before we sign out. It's called the Word segment, which is the word of the week. We found this word of encouragement in Philippians 4:13, where it says, an encouragement for you this week is, I can do all things through him who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13.
And without him, we are unable to do a lot of things that we wish to do, and especially if it's not according to His word, it won't come into fruition. So if you're going through a tough time, whether it be depression that we touched on last week, or anything, financial, family, relationship, relationships with your children, going through that teenage stage, without God, we are unable to tackle all those issues. It does come with patience, it comes with perseverance, it comes with we're building resilience within ourselves also when we, give everything to Him. And as Stacey said, it is going to be an ongoing segment for our our life. Just to end with a word of encouragement, because there is that person or persons or people out there that are struggling silently, isn't that right, Stacey? Who can't reach out, who can't speak to people. So we want to just plant that seed of hope. Because that is what our vision is about. And why not end the life by planting and giving people hope, So we hope that you guys are able to, take that with you as we journey the new week. And we hope that God will bring you back this time next week, same time, same place, without our main host, of course. But we will tap into Samoa to be able to get some live footage and updates from Stacey. So thank you for joining us. All the best. Signing out now. Tō whā soifua.
O Samoa, o le atunu tofi. E le o se atunu utaliona.